Striving for Light Survival is a top-down action RPG survivors-like, which is trying desperately to distinguish itself from its contemporaries. And to be fair, it's certainly not doing a bad job at first blush. The game has an engaging art style and premise, thematically and visually highlighting the interplay of light and shadow. Both you and your adversary strive for the light, but only the survivor may know its embrace. The core gameplay expertly embodies this darkly dramatic narrative. As you slay enemies, they'll drop orbs of shimmering radiance. You must collect it yourself to grow stronger, but any orbs you leave behind will empower your enemies instead. It's a near-perfect example of interactive storytelling which still manages to stay arcadey and simple. It's quite lovely, and makes for a compelling risk-reward system to boot. But that's about where my praise ends. Because Striving for Light's pure poetic heart is tainted by a flood of needlessly convoluted secondary mechanics. This game has an infinite skill tree which responds to your input, and it has so many toggleable and pseudo-toggleable buffs, debuffs, and uber buffs that it's overwhelming. The game is also not designed around these complex systems, so it's quite easy to craft a build which renders survival trivial. I understand the desire to distinguish oneself from the competition, but when you shovel so many mechanics atop your core idea, you end up snuffing out your game's soul. I harbor immense affection towards Striving for Light's title, themes, and intent, but it's unbelievably dull to play, unbalanced, and it asked for nothing of my mind or heart.